What a guan. Everybody alright? I hope that you're all staying safe and taking care of yourself and your families. In today's video, I am going to teach you how to make a pineapple ice cream without using an ice cream maker. Please watch the video to the end, guys, because I'll be showing you some simple tips that you can use to make your own delicious ice cream. And I can guarantee you, after you watch this video, you will not want to buy ice cream again. I'll be using a ripe medium pineapple to make a puree for the ice cream. I already peeled and chopped the pineapple into small pieces, so I am going to blend it to make the puree so that I can use it to make the ice cream. I just added my pineapple to the blender, and there is one thing that I need you to take note of, guys. Don't add any water to the pineapple. If you're going to add anything, make sure that it's a small amount of pineapple juice so that you'll still have the taste of pineapple when you're ready to eat your ice cream. I am just blending this until it's properly pureed. Now I'm going to pour it into a dish and set it aside. This is what your pineapple puree should look like when you're done blending. So it should not be too thick and it should not be too watery. So what I am going to do now, guys, I am going to put this in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to get the other stuff together so that I can start making my ice cream. I will be using this whipped cream. You don't have to use this exact one, whichever one that you have at home, you could use that one. But this whipped cream is going to give the ice cream the texture that I am looking for, a very creamy and nice one. This whipped cream came with a nozzle at the top, so I am just pressing on the nozzle to get the whipped cream out. This particular can of whipped cream can make ice cream for about 3 persons, but if you want to make more than that, you can double the ingredients that I am using now. This is the amount of whipped cream that I got from the can, and it's a reasonable amount for me. I am currently using a hand whisk to whisk the whipped cream so that I could get the consistency for the ice cream. If you are using one like this, you need to whisk it for about 2 minutes. If you are using an electric mixer, you can whisk it for about 1 minute on medium speed until it's slightly fluffy. This looks just about ready, so I don't need to be stirring it anymore. I don't know if it's because of the brand of whipped cream that I use, but this is looking perfectly fine. So what I am going to do now, I am going to go ahead and add the pineapple puree to this mixture. Just take your time and pour your pineapple puree inside of the whipped cream. So you could just go ahead and use your spoon to combine the pineapple with the whipped cream, or use the same whisk that you were using before. Anyone that works well for you and anyone that gets the job done faster. I had to change from the spoon to the whisk because the spoon was not doing it how I wanted it to. Once everything is combined, then you can stop whisking it. I am now adding half can of sweetened condensed milk, and the condensed milk will give the ice cream a sweet taste. So you could use half can, don't use more than half can, because if you do, it will be too sweet. I am now stirring the condensed milk to incorporate it with the whipped cream and the pineapple puree, and then I am going to add the other ingredients to this. I am just adding some pineapple chunks that I saved earlier to the mixture. This is strictly optional. If you don't like to taste fruits in your ice cream when you're eating it, you can definitely skip this part. Let me just go ahead and stir this so that the pineapples can be combined with everything that I have here so far. This is some yellow food coloring, guys. I'm going to add some to the mixture. This too is optional. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but if you want your ice cream to have a little yellow color, then you could use a little food coloring. Bear in mind that you don't use more than 2 drops because food coloring can be bitter sometimes. As soon as I started to stir the mixture, I noticed that it started to look yellow, and that's what I was looking for. It's time now to pour it into the container that I'll be freezing it in. You will only need a bigger container if you double the ingredients to make more ice cream, but this one is perfectly fine. This is looking absolutely great, but I'm not going to put it in the fridge like this because I don't want too much ice to be on the top when I'm ready to eat it. So what I am going to do now, I am going to cover it with a piece of foil paper. You can use plastic wrap if you have that as well. What the foil paper does, it prevents too much ice from forming at the top, and you don't want too much ice on the top of your ice cream, so ensure that you cover it before you put it in the fridge. So yes guys, I just placed my ice cream in the fridge and I'm going to leave it for overnight. If you don't want yours to stay in the fridge for that long, you can leave it in the fridge for about 6 to 8 hours. I waited until the next day guys, and I'm super excited to see what this looks like. Wow, it looks nice and I don't even taste it yet. I am pleased with the way that it turned out because this is my first homemade ice cream. Don't go anywhere yet because I'm going to show you how to add some fruit cocktails to this to make it look more appealing. There you have it, homemade pineapple ice cream with some fruit cocktails on the top. This is a recipe that you and your entire family will love. If this is your first time watching my channel, welcome to the family. Please subscribe so that you don't miss out any of my educational videos and the new recipes that I post weekly. A big thank you to all my subscribers who continue to support me. Love you all and see you guys in the next video.